how you all doing? Welcome back to another one of my videos here. Today's deck is going to be Syndicate, and the leader ability that we're looking to use here is Lined Pockets. This allows us to gain 6 coins total, and whenever we're playing a crime card, we also gain coins as an added effect. The strategy behind this deck, guys, is we're looking to take advantage of a bonded unit in our deck here, which is the Cutup Lackey, this card here, and this is to synergize with the Mushy Truffle too. Okay, so that's why we've got that unit in our deck. It's to get value out of the truffle as well. Before I get into those cards though, we will do what we usually do. We're going to take this deck from the bottom up and explain how best to play each card and at what points during a match as well, when to push or whatnot. Okay, so at the bottom here we have 1 Street Urchins. This unit, it's in the deck as a way to manage the profit that we gain during a match. Okay, so as we play crime cards, we're generating coins. We don't want to be at risk at over profiting and wasting the coins because we're using them with certain units, right? So you can play Street Urchins in the first round to help you manage your coins, and also manage the way you're going to use cards such as Slander when you're generating damage with Freakshow and Tunnel Drill, right? So it's good to have a card like Street Urchins down first before you go ahead and start playing your other cards, because yeah, you can just assess your pouch level that way. So yeah, Street Urchins, nice card for the first round, or subsequently a later round also. Gives us profit 3, and its ability is that on fee 1, it boosts off by 1. So not a bad first round card. Next is Cutup Lackey. The way this card works is, whenever you play a crime card, damage a random enemy unit by 1. However, on the bonded ability, which is what we're going for, you get to increase the damage by 1. So what does this mean? Basically, if you've got 2 Cutup Lackeys down on the board or more, whenever you're playing a crime card, each one will be dealing 2 random points of damage. So it could be a pretty nice card in a Lined Pockets deck, considering we're playing a lot of crime cards, right? This card here, as I explained, because we're going for this bonded strategy, obviously we need a bonded unit in our deck to activate the truffle as well. If you'd like, you can take it in with you when you're playing Truffle, although it doesn't seem completely necessary. You could even pass it off sometimes and don't really have to look for it, and we can still get our Lackey strategy going even if we don't have this with us. All right, so if you feel you'd prefer to have a crime card instead of this, because you're going to have enough Lackeys as it is, don't be afraid to pass this off. Otherwise, definitely take this with you when you're going to play the Truffle, and you want all your Lackeys activated down on the board before you start playing crime cards. Okay, next we have Jackal. What does this do? This allows us to, boost this unit by 2, right? According to the fee 2. On Horde 7, boosts off by 3 instead, so it's pretty nice. Basically, if you want the most value out of Jackal, have a full pouch of coins. 9, when your coins are at 9, you can drop Jackal down. It can really help you manage your pouch. All right, that's the good thing about Jackal. It doesn't put you at risk of over profiting like Street Urchins does, that card before, because it's not giving you extra coins, it's just helping you manage the coins. So Jackal could also be a good first round card as well. So next we have 2 Smuggles. They're good in this deck because they're giving us profit 3. They are crime cards, so that's going to work with our leader ability to give us more coins. It's also going to work with the intimidate units that we have in this deck. Whenever we play crime cards, they're going to be boosting by 1. In addition to that, Smuggle I've added in particularly because it gives us a Firesworn unit, and the Firesworn unit that we spawn can synergize with Congregation here. So we get to spawn 2 Firesworn Zealots in an allied row, but if there's a Firesworn unit in that row, you spawn 3 instead. So that's how Congregation works, and that card that I just showed you, they're basically to synergize together. And the reason we have Congregation in this deck is to give us units to transform for Whoreson Senior into the Lackeys. So those Zealots are going to be our targets optimally for Whoreson when we drop him. But if not, there's other targets too that I'm going to get into in a second. So Smuggle is a nice way to generate coins and also set up Congregation, so keep that in mind. You could commit 1 pair in the first round, for example, and then the other pair later with you when you're looking to play Whoreson Senior. All right. So we've got Dip in the Pontra as well. Once again, Crime card works with the leader ability. It will give us extra profit because of that. So the card explains we get profit 3 when we play it, but remember, because of our leader, we're getting 1 coin. It's basically profit 4 for that matter. And it just allows you to damage an enemy unit by 3. This could work good against ST with the 3-powered units, which duplicate themselves. Not bad at all. And it could also work pretty good when you're playing Freakshow and Tunnel Drill, because you're damaging a unit down, and then you can kill it off with those units as well, okay? So yeah, what I would say is with this deck, guys, I would really advise in the first round to keep as many crime cards as possible in your hand, because we are playing the Halfling Safecrackers, and the way they work is boost off by 1 for each crime card in your hand. So if we want the most benefit out of the Halflings, basically we want a hand full of crime cards as much as possible. So yeah, keep that in mind. Just try to go for that as much as possible in the first round. It's kind of a first round strategy of ours, playing the Safecrackers with a handful of crime cards, all right? But not to miss Slander here. You know, I like having Slander in these kinds of decks when we can generate damage, because it can really help you kind of wipe out your opponent's side of the board. And in particular, the way I'd like to play Slander is, say if we have Tunnel Drill down on the board and it survives, the next best card would be Slander, or the same thing if you got Freakshow down on the board too. Next best card would be Slander, because not only are we gaining profit, but by putting a bounty on an enemy unit, we're going to get coins equal to its base power once we kill it. So yeah, it just helps with that board wipeout kind of style that we can do with those 2 cards. So yeah, it's a crime card, gives us profit. Why not? Works for a bit of destruction during a match. Yeah, as I explained with the Safecrackers, round 1, that's when we play them. And you want to keep, we've got 2, so you want to keep 1 in your deck. And you want to play 1 from your hand initially. After you've played 1 from your hand, you can go ahead and play Ferko, this card here. And you can play Ferko into Novigradian Justice, this card. And then the card that you're going to thin out from your deck with this would be the other Safecracker, right? That's why you want to keep 1 in your deck and you play 1 from your hand. So that's the first round combination of ours. You play the Safecracker first, then you're going to go Ferko into Novigradian Justice, and then it's going to pull out the other Safecracker. If not, just play it from your hand if you got Justice for that reason. But if you've got Ferko in your hand, put Justice away back into your deck. The next card is Payday. Payday is nice just for a bit of control, isn't it? It's a crime card. Damage an enemy unit by 5, and you gain a coin for each point of excess damage dealt. So if there's a 3-powered unit down on the board, you use Payday on it. You don't waste any coins, any of the damage, because you'll get 2 coins in return for killing a 3-powered unit, for example. Okay? So use it as you need to. Excommunication, I like it, okay? And the way we're going to play Excommunication is in a particular way. So this gives us the ability to reach further into our deck by banishing an allied unit, then playing the top card from our deck. But if it's a Firesworn unit, we get to look at the top 3 cards and play one of them instead of it being random. So the way I like to play Excommunication is when we've got Whoreson Senior down and all the Cutup Lackeys, to really make them pop off, you're going to try and target one of these Zealots that we spawn from Congregation with this. Okay, so that will be an initial crime charge that triggers all the bonded units. And then the next card you want to look into your deck with is another crime card. And playing that another crime card will trigger all your bonded units again. So that's how we're getting some maximum value out of them, all right? So Excommunication is a card you're going to save when you're playing Whoreson Senior and the Lackeys. We've got Gord. He still plays for very good value for his provision cost. Boosts off by 0 initially, but we get to increase the boost by 1 for every special card we play during a match. Boost cannot exceed 12. There's a new change to him. We're more than capable of meeting the full maximum potential for Gord, so he is good to fit in here still. He is a card you're going to play at the very end of a match just to seal the deal, alright? Point slam. Freakshow, it's a card to give us some control during the match. Gives us profit 2 initially, and the fee is that it just generates damage an enemy unit by 2, okay? So when you go on the first round, we have the Crystal Skull Stratagem. You can give that to Freakshow. I would really prefer giving it to Tunnel Drill in the first round though, because Tunnel Drill's, you know, it's kind of likely to get removed the second your opponent sees it. So I'd suggest playing it in the first round where we can boost it and protect it with a stratagem. So yeah, either you're going to play Tunnel Drill in the first or Freakshow in the first, okay? And then a good crime card to follow up with would be Slander, as I explained. Yep, so as I said with Tunnel Drill, gives us profit 2, and the fee 2 is damage an enemy unit by 1, but if you play a crime card during the same turn, damage an enemy unit by 3 instead. So because we've got to wait on Tunnel Drill for the best value, like I explained, you want to play him in the first round probably with the stratagem. Gives him more chance to survive, right? Ferko, on deploy, play a crime card from your deck. Optimally, the crime card we want with Ferko is Justice, as I said. Ferko is a first round card for us, so try to use them in that fashion as best you can. Then we've got Whoreson Senior here. He's got the Intimidate tag. When we play a crime card, he's going to boost by 1. And on deploy, you get to transform an adjacent unit into a Cutup Lackey, which is this. So that's without the tribute, but if we pay a tribute of 3, we get to transform adjacent units into Cutup Lackeys. That's what we're going for, the tribute 3, basically meaning we're going to pay 3 coins. And the way to get those 3 coins could be from our leader ability. If you like, you could just click our leader 3 times, and then you're going to drop Whoreson down. And then, you know, just always make sure you have the right amount of coins before you drop him down to get the full value. And then optimally, what we'd like to transform is either you could transform the 2 units spawned from Jacques into Cutup Lackeys, or as I said with Congregation, these lower powered units is pretty nice too if we could transform those as well. All right. And then yeah, once we've got the bonded units down, Whoreson Senior, they're all going to be doing their work as we play crime cards out. So here's the Truffle. It's got the Resilience tag, meaning that when you deploy it initially, it can last into the next round with its order ability if you don't use it. And on deploy, you just get to spawn and play a bonded unit from our starting deck, which for us is the Cutup Lackey. So really, we're going to look to play this when we're playing all our Lackeys together with Whoreson Senior. And the order ability allows us to spawn and play Golden Froth. When you have Whoreson down on the board with the Lackeys, it's probably a good idea to boost them up with Golden Froth because they're 4-powered units, they can get killed. So just do that initially. So this is a card, second or third round card, more so. With Justice, make sure that you control a Dwarf or Crown Splitter before playing this. Otherwise, we don't get to spawn a Cleaver's Muscle, which is this unit here. So we're losing value. So never just play Justice as a card flat out as an opener, because you're kind of burning this opportunity of generating this unit here, okay? Cleaver's nice in this deck, you know, for the fact that he himself spawns Shakedown, crime card, gives us profit, can trigger other units. He's got the Intimidate tag. He'll be boosting when crime cards are played. His Intimidate value will increase by 1 for every adjacent Crown Splitter. So try to have some other Dwarfs or Crown Splitters around him when you play him. He's a card best saved for second or third round though. You could bleed into the second round of Cleaver if you like. And on fee 4, you just get to spawn Cleaver's Muscles, which is pretty good. You could dedicate some of the leader ability to Cleaver as well if you want to spawn more of these Cleaver's Muscles. But as I said, save 3 for Whoreson. And Siggy's a really nice card because it just gives us profit 9 basically, because we get to increase the profit according to this condition here. And because we've got this condition met in this deck, we get the full profit, right? He's cool too because he's got the Intimidate tag, so he boosts by 1 when we play crime cards. And Siggy's really nice to play with Cleaver because it's just going to give us a ton of coins so he can take advantage of that ability that he's got. So definitely a card to play with Cleaver and for the second or third round, okay? Jacques will be transforming for us as we play on. Initially, he'll start in this form. We're not a devotion deck, so he's not going to go to this form here, but he will reach this one, which is fine. And yeah, he just allows us to spawn 2 Flaming Rose Footmen, being these here. As I said, as an alternative for Whoreson, you can transform these into Lackeys as well. And because he's a Firesworn unit, he mixes well with Congregation, getting more of the Zealot units that we like as well. And nice thing is he's a spender, so we could use his fee ability to manage our coins. Then we just get a Neuromancy for access into the deck. Allows us to play any card from our deck on 2 different occasions. Crystal Skull Stratagem, we get to boost an allied unit by 4 and give it Veil. This is when we go first, obviously. And yeah, just to reiterate, Line Pockets leader. Whenever we're playing crime cards, we'll be gaining coins as well. Like I said, we've got 6 charges, save 3 in particular for Whoreson Senior, and then the others you can kind of be flexible with. So my friends, this is the deck. I hope you're going to enjoy the following matches, bring you something different and fresh once more. Let me know what you think about it, and have fun. Okay, so we're versing Overwhelming Hunger here. We do have to be careful for cards such as Manticore and Maruna, I would say, for that matter. And can we find Ferko or a Halfling? We've got Justice, but we don't want to play it without a Dwarf or Crown Splitter, remember? Yeah, these spenders are good for the first. I may flick this off. Oh, we got Ferko, well. Okay then. So we need this down before we play Justice, otherwise we're wasting a Cleaver's Muscle. So how could we start off? I mean, we probably want this down first. That's okay, we'll just start slow because our hand's a bit funky. Okay. Thrive unit. So we could go dip in the Pontar. I think that's good. Kill that off, because it's a Thrive unit anyway. Most likely it's boosting. And this protects Whoreson when we play it next, give it Stratagem, because they could just kill this with Manticore if they've got it. So you kind of want to think ahead with your opponent's plays. Yep, so we'll just kill this now. That works good for us, guys. We just want to control the board now. Whatever they play, we kill. Simple. We could play Justice now because we've got Ferko down there. Penitent. Yeah, sure. So he will want to consume that, and he's going to pull out... It's probably going to be Pugo, which could be a great slander target. But we're going to go Justice here. Yeah, great. So we're getting points, as you can see. Lovely for us. Most likely it's a Consume next. Probably a Bargeist. It's kind of bad for him if he doesn't use this for thinning. If he's just going to leave it. Heatwave? Wow, that's pretty nice to get out. Why not? Yeah, we're happy with that. Getting a Heatwave out already. Sure. We don't really have too much to play on with, though, in saying that. But Heatwave is nice to get out. Congregation will just give us 4 points on the board because we've got no Firesworn units. I think we'll pass. We don't really want to pass for monsters. We don't want them to bleed us into the second round, so... Yeah, it's Pugo. But, you know, Slander's great with Tunnel Drill. Looking to pull that. And it can help us control their units a lot. But if they bleed with Haunt, this could be pretty tough. Siggy? Yeah. Smuggle. Okay. Yeah, it's Haunt. Crap. Right. Let's just payday that. I think it's safe to play Jacques first. We want to have a few low-powered units down to protect our other units. Like I said, you got to think of Manticore and Maruna if they're playing Haunt. Let's play Jacques now. He could have Parasite to deal 6 points of damage. I'll just click it once. Rot Fiend, yeah. Okay. Gets that out of the way. I wouldn't mind going Tunnel Drill here. And we're going to wait to play a crime card. So we'll see what he's got. Slander could be really good. Oh yeah, so now we're gonna clean up with Slander, guys. Okay, so Prophet 4. Gonna kill this first. So check it out. Here's the value you get now at a Tunnel Drill. Check this out. We'll kill this off. I'm not fussed. We don't want to give him anything really. We have to resist the bleed very strong. Maybe that's okay like that. But that was great value for Tunnel Drill. Excellent. And we still got crimes to play, even though he's doing all this crazy stuff. Yep, sure. We'll dip in the Ponta, the Thrive unit next. Great. Could he be looking for Sabbath? He's row stacking. He really is. Got one more crime card left. Okay. Can we make him go a card down? Cool. Great. Let's do this. We'll go and kill Detlef. And I think I'm going to use all the coins here, to be honest. Just want to make him go a card down. Double Froth. Wow, interesting. Yeah, well done. So they probably pass now. So we've got a 10-point play here. This puts us 1 point ahead. Yeah, let's do this. I think this is the play. Great, great. So want to go all in or what? Wow, he's going all in.
Magic is a curse, a blessing, and progress.
Well done. So we're going to put Siggy down. And we'll take the card advantage.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Just get there. Fantastic. Card advantage is good. And we pretty much got the best of them there, you know, getting Haunt out. And we got Truffle. It's a 10-point play at least. Don't think we're really looking for this here. Yeah, Congregation. Kind of need coins though too. We do need coins. Okay. This will be interesting. So we could go Truffle, Congregation, Whoreson, and something else. We got one coin. First will be Truffle. Okay, because we're going to play a crime card next, so at least we trigger this by 1 point of damage. Harpy Egg. Nothing sinister, really. Gonna go Congregation next. I'm not going to click Froth now because we're looking to transform these. So... well, maybe I'm just transforming one. Oh, he's got Endrega Warrior next. Okay, because he's stacking together. Could it be? Should I account for that? Okay, I think I'm just transforming one. Maybe we're doing this. And we're gonna go Froth now. Give them some protection from Rot Fiend, so they can't die from Rot Fiend now. And we're gonna go Cleaver, and that will be the crime card to trigger the bonded ability. 2 points of damage. This will be a nice finish. Yes, alright. Check it out, guys. Bonded Lackeys. Remember, Cleaver spawns Shakedown. It's a crime card. It's going to trigger them, right? Great finish for us. Beautiful. That's it. I could play on, but, you know, we'd be polite, so I just pass. Sweet. Thank you. Okay, so we're coming up against Deadeye Ambush here. So as I said, we are looking for our spenders. We got Tunnel Drill here. Probably save that for later in this match. And yeah, either Sea Jackal or Street Urchins is good also for the first. In this case, I'm going to opt for the Sea Jackal instead. Nice. So as I said, first round card, we're looking for Ferko into Justice, okay? We do have a number of Chrome cards, so the boost will be decent for the Cracker. So let's do that. Okay. So slam it down. Boost self by the number of crime cards in our hand, alright? Get 1 coin because we just played a crime. Milva, that's interesting. Immunity. Yeah, so they're going like a unitless style here, appears to be. We can't target that because it's got the immunity tag. We'll see what they want to give stratagem to. We can just generate some coins for the time being. And we definitely want a roast stack to avoid damage from Sabertooth. But I'm sure they're playing bombs to separate our units here. Okay, traps. Yeah, nice. This could be Serpent Trap and it could kill this. We're gonna have to find out either way. It's not. Could be road damage then. It could be a number of things really. If we're gonna sit and guess. Okay, so now that we've got a full pouch, Jackal would be our next card. Hopefully it doesn't get killed by whatever this is. But yeah, if that's gonna be Incinerating Trap, I think Jackal dies. It's preferably in our best interest to bleed against these guys here. We don't want a long round full of unitless stuff. He's given stratagem here? Really? It's very interesting. Well, if he clicks to transform, he loses that. I think this dies now. Doesn't? Wow. This might be... What could that be then, if it's not? It's really interesting. We could hold it like this. So could that be like Horn? That could be Mahakam Horn. If I pass, it's going to boost. I think. Yeah, I think this could be Horn. Well, he just lost stratagem because he transformed. I think we push on. Let's kill this. Nice, nice. That looks pretty good for us. I just forgot how much Horn boosts by. Was it an 8-point boost for adjacent units? Creates a trap. Could be another Horn, double Horn. Well, Ponta's pretty nice. Fits really good here. So we're going to get 4 coins. Look, we've got to think about what kind of traps they are. If it's Horn, we want to kill off adjacent units, right? So we definitely kill this. It's probably not the best for us. Let's like to see what they're gonna do. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what traps they got there. Okay, so one was Crushing Trap. Interesting. So if I pass, he probably goes to 24, I believe, because of this. If I play Payday, maybe this dies. But we could kill Sabertooth now, which is pretty nice. Yeah, that's not big. Okay, good. So we get to kill Sabertooth. Yep, lovely. And we're probably going to save our coins, right? Very nice. He's playing Eldane already. That's great for us. Sure, no problem. We're not really worried about that. That's really good to get out of him. It's a big finisher of his, really. Eldane already. How many traps has he played? Okay. So he may play Feign Death if we go on. Yeah, I mean... we're kind of wasting Truffle now if we play it, aren't we? I think I'll pass. Yeah, I knew it was Horn. Yeah, I think pass is good, but, you know, we got some good cards out of him as well. Eldane's great to get out, man. That's like a finisher of theirs for traps. A long round could be a bit awkward, though, with all these trap cards. We're expecting him to pass. I mean, he could even play Scenario later on. We'll have to have a look. Will we have targets for Slander? Yeah, not bad. He's gonna play into it? Yeah, okay. No problem. Right. So in this circumstance, I think it's going to be Jacques.
The beast shall be born, and the blood of innocence shall flow.
Jacques is good. We could boost him as well. Right? Yep. Say he needs a waylay target next. So we don't really want to give him something 3-powered. Could go Truffle now. I think Truffle's okay here. Okay, we'll go Lackey. He still doesn't really have a waylay target. I mean, he could damage something though too, can't he? But if these get damaged, there could be a good transform target for Senior. Oh, it's going to be Venosial, is it? Yeah, Venosial already. He's trying to 2-0 me. Okay, right. We could even transform these two. So what are we getting? We want a spender though, don't we? Okay. So what shall we do then? I think I'm gonna go Senior now. Here.
This'll all be yours, boy. You wanna know if you survive scars?
Put it Froth now. We'll go here. If he wants to commit damage just to kill that, let him. Okay, nice. Great. So I think Excommunication's the play here. We could use it onto Jacques. It's a 1-powered unit, and because Firesworn is going to give us a bit of reach into our deck too. Activating the lackeys as well. So hopefully it gets us through here. Alright. Guess we're going Congregation. He's boosting by 2, isn't he? So he just makes it out. Ah, okay. We'll go Congregation again. That's all right. Okay. So unfortunately, we were just short there. But that's big to get Scenario out, isn't it? So, and we still got Cleaver. We still got Siggy. I think we're still okay. Gord's looking pretty good. There we go, there we go. We really want Siggy here or Tunnel Drill, I feel. Okay. We really have to go all out on Cleaver then. So let's go ahead and play him down. We'll spend all of our leader. He's our only spender, unfortunately. Slander's a bit dead here. It's going to give us coins for him still. Oh, he just survives. Okay. So we should go... Let's go Slander. Use his boost again. He's got Waylay. Nice, nice. Well, we could kill that. Come on, man. Do we have the points for this or what? Jeez. He's got nothing left too. Okay. Well, we're gonna see whatever it is. Come on, man. Give us this win. Give us this win. Come on. Yes, come on. Yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. That was great. Nice. Inspired Zeal, eh? So we're going to see Meditating Mages. Dip in the Ponta is great to just knock them out of there. 3 points of damage. So we'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, that's good to see. Pretty much got our condition here. So maybe a Neuromancy gets us Tunnel Drill. I think that's good. Yeah, okay. First card's going to be Safecracker. 9-point boost, pretty solid. Very nice for us. Plays a mage. Yeah, sure. I mean, we probably want to kill that as soon as possible, don't we? So if I wanted to kill that as soon as possible... Yeah, okay, I'll just play Ferko first. Obviously, they're getting carryover with that card, so gotta be mindful. But next card we play will be Drill, Stratagem it. And then we could just try to kill this off. Okay, so it's gonna be Drill now. Good. We're gonna kill the melee row card. So he could have Boiling Oil in hand, but this is doing 2 points of damage. He could play Selkirk to kill it. That could happen. Because this is a big threat to him. We could completely ruin his carryover here. If he doesn't kill this, it's going to be devastating for him. Yeah, he wants this to live. We don't want to give Alumni Zeal, so... Kill that. Damage that down. What's it doing now? 3 points of damage. He still can't reach Tunnel Drill. So we'll go another dip in the Ponta, kill it. You got to know this strategy, guys. They want 4 points value on the melee row card and the ranged row card to set up their later cards, right? So this is great if we could kill it earlier. Just want to see what he wants to commit to this. It's still out of boiling oil range because he's only doing 3 damage here if he hits. Yay. Yeah, he's desperate, but we kill this now. So get 4. Okay, yeah, always kill it off. That's great. Board wipeout with Tunnel Drill, man. Yeah, great, great. So we take that. He doesn't have Zeal with Alumni if he's playing Alumni now, because there's only 2 value. I say we should probably try to bleed here. Because they're more than likely playing units with order ability. And that's going to make them slow. Okay. Let's get some coins. Let's start like that. So if he plays something, we could just search in deck for Freakshow now. Yeah, cool. We'll kill that with Freakshow.
No one is born a mage. The vast majority lack even the potential.
Perfect, perfect, guys. We're just going to control the board. That's a huge kill for us. I mean, this dies to boiling oil now, though, doesn't it? It doesn't? Still survives. Wow. Yeah, we just don't have... We don't have like Slander or something like that. Okay. Huh. So how far would I play anyway? Like this? I got no, not really a way to generate coins. I don't know if a long round's good against them too. I think I have to pass just because the hand's a bit sus. It would have been better to bleed though, guys, in my opinion. Because we don't want him... We don't want them to have that advantage of a long round the way they are. They still don't have Zeal for Alumni. So really we're looking to rely on Siggy here. Gord. Payday is good, I feel. Slander's probably not that hot now. Yeah, I still got 2 good cards in here. I think I'm going to pass off one of the lackeys. I guess Street Urchins. Man. Yeah. Not the best, hey. If Excommunication can look into our deck and draw one of these, maybe it's good. But it seems we're a bit unlucky. We open up with Jacques.
The beast shall be born. The blood of innocence shall flow.
I could payday this, whatever he's drawing out now. Yep, we'll payday that so he can't get Zeal. So he's doing how much damage? 4 damage. Should have bled them harder in the second there, but it's just the hand wasn't the best. He's got Zeal now.
We have each other's backs. That's more than most.
Right. Could go ahead with... Could play Truffle. Where am I placing this though? Here? I got spenders, maybe I could transform Jacques. Okay. I mean, we could transform him. Just a spender at this point. Street Urchins, see Jackal, yeah. We're okay for spenders. Could use it for bait if he wants to damage it. Sure. Very nice. Gonna transform these here, but we're gonna make sure we've got 3 coins. Transform them both. And we can hit Froth now. Give him some protection. Congregation, we've got a Firesworn unit still. See how this goes. Seltkirk. So he kills 1. Nice. Okay, so we don't have bonded now. He's just gone for max values greeting with this. So what if I were to go Congregation next? 1 point of damage. We can banish one of these. And see what that will give us. Could play Cleaver last.
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity.
It's a lot of alumni. Okay, right. We get Sig. Yeah, we're gonna go Siggy here. Play it back here, why not? I'm dead serious. He's dead serious, guys. He wants to win this match. Come on, Siggy. Pull through for us. So yeah, we do have a bit of a point deficit, don't we? But hey, I was expecting this going a long round against them. I didn't want to do it. It's just we had a bad hand, man. We didn't have enough crimes. Well done. Yep, we're getting thrashed here, guys. So it's going to be Sea Jackal now, just to, you know, manage the coins the best we can. We don't want to over profit. Get down 1 more. So if we want, we can just play Cleaver next safely, not over profiting. But hey, how strong are these alumni? Man, they're deadly. Boosted you played by 6. Oh my god. Oh, that's ridiculous. Nice, well done. Good on you, my friend. Play Cleaver now. Great. Why not? We're not going down without a fight. Yeah, this was a tough one, guys. I don't advise going a long round against these peoples. Ooh, we got thrashed. GG.